Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches, now renamed Federico Wants Watches, brought to you by Watch You Want. But before we get started, please subscribe to this channel, that way you can catch some more of me and my friend Tim, as well as some occasional guests and collectors. I'm going to be on the air this weekend as well, and Tim's doing a live stream tomorrow, so please don't forget to subscribe. But we're here for more than just a promotional pitch of me telling you to subscribe, obviously. I wanted to talk about a complication I adore, and that is calendars. Complete calendars, annual calendars, perpetual calendars, calendars in general, especially if they have a moon phase, which you all know from watching me previously, I find a particularly romantic complication. Not very useful, but damn, does it look good. So today I came up with 4 picks, along with the help of my friend Tim, who's actually sitting right over there, that I wanted to share with you guys today. Stuff from the more expensive to a few more accessible pieces as well. So why don't we start with one of those accessible pieces? And we're going to talk about the Baume Mercier Clifton Complete Calendar. This is a 43mm watch with a moon phase and the calendar apertures just under 12 o'clock. It's not quite Art Deco, it's not quite Art Nouveau, it's styled after the 1930s, but it's a very handsome looking watch that is supposed to revitalize Baume Mercier, which unfortunately wasn't doing very well for many years. So hopefully it'll spring some new life into the brand. And the model I particularly love, that Tim actually showed me a picture of before, and I totally forgot this watch existed, even though when I was working retail, it was on the shop floor, is the blue dialed version. And you guys know I love a good blue dial. My IWC Engineer Laureus edition is a testament to that. And this watch could be had for around, $2,400-$2,300. And it's a complete calendar. So yes, it's not a perpetual or an annual, and it's at a base. Nothing wrong with that. You got a beautifully finished case on a leather strap in a modern size, and I would actually wear that Baume Mercier any day of the week. It's really not something you see too much of at that price point, that type of style and quality for well under $3,000, so that's definitely a good pick. Now, another pick, and this is a little bit off the beaten path, guys, is the Omega Cosmic 1951. It is a square watch that was originally released in, obviously, 1951, 1 year before the Vacheron Toledo in 1952, which if you Google it, well actually don't Google it, I'll just put a picture right up here, because I can do that, looks almost exactly the same. Which one do you prefer? I'm not sure. I like both. And when they were reissued in 2002, and the Toledo was reissued in 2003 respectively, so it's kind of playing a little tag there, I'm not too sure, but Omega did beat Vacheron to the punch. This is another complete calendar with a Frederic Piguet movement, done in rose gold and part of Omega's very dressy museum collection, which, by the way, why does no one pay enough or more attention to the museum collection? They make some really beautiful pieces. So if you guys want something a little different, it's square, not rectangular, but a perfect square, which is rare. I mean, I can't really think of too many square watches. There's the Nomos Tetra, and actually, that's pretty much the only thing I can think of right now. I know there's a lot more, but off the top of my head, only the Nomos Tetra came to mind. So yeah, it's unique in that respect. And Omega should be given credit for doing something they're not very popular at doing. Because when you think Omega, you think Speedmaster, you think Seamaster, you might think Aquaterra, but you certainly don't think of the Cosmic 1951. So that is definitely a cool pick. Number 3 on my list is going to be the new IWC Portuguese Annual Calendar. Man, this is fantastic. They take the IWC 7-day case, essentially the same size, and it looks the same. It's got the same power reserve, except they put annual calendar apertures right under the 12 o'clock markers. So it's very, very easy to read. And of course, it's available in this blue dial configuration, which you guys all know I love. This is, of course, a little pricier because it's an annual calendar, so you have to adjust it only every 4 years for leap year, but it does adjust itself for February. This piece can be had probably in the low 20s, but it's a rather new release as well, so I'm sure prices will come down eventually. But for a bigger guy like me, it's a nice fit. It's a little bit thicker simply because it houses that in-house caliber with the great power reserve, and it's got that huge bezel-less dial, which the IWC Portuguese is well known for. What do you guys think? Am I, kind of nuts with this one? I almost prefer it without the calendar, but this is a calendar watch episode, so it definitely makes the cut. And then coming up last, but certainly not least, and I think my favorite on this list, is the Patek Philippe 5125 annual calendar made for Wempe. Now, if you guys don't know, I used to work for Wempe, and this was made for their 125th anniversary as a retailer. Now, that's pretty serious. Patek Philippe just doesn't do this for anyone, and Wempe is one of their key partners. This watch was made in extremely limited runs. I believe limited to 100 apiece in different metals, and I've only seen one in the flesh, and that is when my old boss, Rudy Albers, president of Wempe North America, used to wear one. And actually, he was the first purchaser of that watch ever. When it came out, he said, "I don't care, I need to have it." And I think it's pretty special. I love my years at Wempe. This is a 37mm case. It's in a precious metal. It's an annual calendar. It's got that moonphase. And it takes my love for my years at Wempe and my love for Patek Philippe, and it marries them in one. I know retailer limited editions are something we're all getting a little sick of nowadays. Maybe not retailer limited editions, but limited editions in general. But I think this is one of the truly special ones. One of the few times it actually meant something. What do you guys think? What is your favorite watch out of the ones I picked today? Or what did I miss out? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Literally it does, because that's what my job is based off of. So I gotta show my boss I'm actually doing something around here. And please follow us on Instagram, link in the description below, for some great watch content, even on the days when we're not uploading. Thank you so much for sticking around for another episode of Federico Wants Watches, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.